Everton begin what they hope will be the run into the Championship here at Goodison in pole position. But with the inevitable Liverpool breathing down their necks, Everton can't afford to slip up today against West Ham. Howard Kendall enjoys the luxury of being able to name an unchanged 12 after last week's victory at Chelsea. So Alan Harper continues in place of the suspended Ian Snowdon. Well, John Lyall isn't so fortunate. The Hammers squad has been ravaged by injuries and suspensions. There's no Parks, no Martin, no Stewart, no Devonshire, no Ward and no McAvenny. Referee David Hutchinson from Harrogate, the police inspector, gives the signal to get the game underway, and there's a really swirling breeze and wind here, which always only one man actually inside the penalty area in a blue shirt at the moment, and that's aimed towards him. It's Gary Strodder who nods it behind for the first corner of the game. Strodder. Interesting with this swirling wind. Kevin Sheedy bound to curl this one in. And there it goes, and Tom McAllister couldn't make the catch, but the referee's whistle has gone. Power again. Hasn't overhit his forwards. And the free kick again goes against Everton and against Wayne Clarke. Ball just hung there, but Jeff Pike nodding it back for Billy Bonds. Great to see Billy Bonds back in the West Ham first team at the ripe old age of 40. Just as keen as he was when he made his debut. And there's another fine professional. Paul Power served the game well with Manchester City before coming here this season. Cotty taking it on the chest and must be offside. So only Neville Southall is left back in the Everton half as Ratcliffe takes the free kick, and the free kick this time has been given right on the edge of the area to Everton, and a push in the back by Tony Gale. And Tom McAllister has his first nervy moment at Goodison. Peter Reid is there, Gary Stevens is there. But you can well imagine that Kevin Sheedy might try and curl it round that wall. And here is Sheedy, and the first save of the afternoon by McAllister. Oh, and a dithery moment for him as well. Sheedy did well to get it round the wall at all then, especially with a man almost treading on his toes as he took the kick. Well, McAllister will have been pleased with the save, but he didn't hold on to the ball too convincingly. And it is again with people. And again floated towards that near post. It's away by Strodder. Pike couldn't continue the clearance though, and so Reid's little ball out there gets it back, Peter Reid. And this ball up here with Heath, and appeals for handball and given as well. It was a stupid place in which to handle the ball. And again they're going to be tested by this swirling breeze as Sheedy drifts it in. McAllister's punch isn't a good one. How on earth didn't it go in from Clarke? Well, Tom McAllister is having some really nerve-tingling moments here in these opening 8 minutes. Wayne Clarke stabbed the ball forward and it was just nudged off the line, but Tom McAllister is having a hectic period, and Sheedy's going to test him again. Now Reid. Oh, and Strodder missed kicking the clearance, but fortunately for him, he was able to complete it. And West Ham are really being penned back at the moment. Stephen beaten to it that time. Well, it really is one-way traffic, this. Nice skill from Harper. Now Clarke. They just cannot get the ball out of their own half. And this is, I think, the first time that Neville Southall has touched the ball here, as you can see, but as so often the wind dictating the way the game is being played. And Everton have started in hurricane-like fashion themselves. Brady almost with his first touch of the game, I think. Harris losing out to Stephen. Another free kick, not given. But, here's Clarke on a nice little flick header. Couldn't quite find Sheedy, but now Power on the edge of the area, and battling, tussling away on the edge of the area there with Billy Bonds. The referee waves play on. The Everton crowd thought there should have been a free kick, if not a penalty, right on the edge of the area. Boos ringing round Goodison Park, and here with the first shot for West Ham was Alan Dickens. He couldn't quite get it on top. The challenge. Harper searching through ball, and Paris didn't do his side any favours there with a little back header. Here's Trevor Stephen. They're not finding a lot of space down that side. Trevor Stevens done well coming inside. Gale's header away. He's not a firm one though. And they're living on their nerves back there, the West Ham defence. Great skill from Sheedy, and again now it's Harper. Reid's calling for it and gets it as well, as Robson really went in with a hard challenge there. Chance surely for Clarke to score the first goal, and it's in off the post. Well, they're ecstatic, and Everton have deserved it. They've really carried the game to West Ham. It's only the second goal Wayne Clarke has got since his transfer from Birmingham City, and it's the first he's got at Goodison Park. And how the crowd are loving it. 1-0 to Everton with 18 minutes gone. And not even anybody from West Ham, I don't think, could deny that Everton deserved that lead. It was a lovely build-up, all started by Kevin Sheedy, and then when he swept the ball inside, Peter Reid knocked it through the middle. The ball fell kindly in a way for Wayne Clarke, but he took it clinically in the style that his elder brother Alan used to do for Leeds. And now they're a goal down, they might have to change things. Here's Clarke, the scorer. Stevens, Heath going in with Strodder, who got it away. What a firm challenge by Stuart Robson. Nothing unfair about that one. Watson looping it, a hopeful ball really, that one. That didn't find the mark, but Everton keep winning the ball in midfield. What we don't know, of course, is just how big a part the wind is playing in penning West Ham back. And here's Peter Reid, who's trying to push them back further. And Peter Reid scores an exquisite goal. What a beauty! Minutes gone, it's Everton 2, West Ham 0, and Peter Reid's first goal of the season. It's 14 months since he got one against Tottenham Hotspur, and I bet he's not scored many better ones than that. Yeah, you can afford to grin. Well, he's one of the most popular footballers on Merseyside, is Peter Reid. There'll be a few pints being drunk this evening on that one. Ratcliffe now. And West Ham really are desperately hanging on here. 2 goals down, and it could have been a lot more. You get the feeling as Everton might want to turn this into an exhibition if they carry on like this. Ratcliffe now coming forward. Finding power. Clarke. This time Dickens brings it away. McQueen can't reach Coffey with the pass. Now Liam Brady, let's see what he can do. West Ham need him to do something rather special now. Robson back from McQueen. Now Paris. And that was perhaps the longest passing movement that West Ham have enjoyed. And Neville Southall back there must have been getting quite cold. Surely a push in the back there by Station. And Reid's free kick as well. And he's won the ball back. He's not going to do it again, is he? Harper. Everton playing some really sensible football, just stroking the ball around, looking for the openings. Clarke's making a run forward, and he's received the ball as well here from Harper. Battling now with Strodder, and another free kick against the West Ham stopper. Now Sheedy in power. Sheedy takes it. Far post. Clarke's there again. Good header as well. He got good strength on that header as the ball was drifted over from Kevin Sheedy. Clarke soared high above the West Ham defenders, but couldn't keep the header down sufficiently to get it under the bar. Not a good kick from McAllister, and Reid, though, can't find Clarke. Now Stephen knocks it forward again, asking Wayne Clarke to race on there, and Tony Gale in the end just relieved to play the ball out. And it's certainly going to be interesting to see in the second half whether West Ham can use the win to the advantage, as Everton have. Watson. That could be a dangerous one for Strodder as well. He got underneath it, and Pong's, sensible old pro that he is, knew there was only one place to put that ball. So yet another corner, nicely done this time by Harper. Trevor Stephen. Brady treads on the ball. It's just not going right for West Ham at the moment. Stephen again, it came back to him twice there. Still he's going. Now Gary Stevens! What a screamer! They're in ecstasy. And so is he. Gary Stevens got the winner against Charlton in the last home game, but surely he's never struck a better one than this. Well, Howard Kendall still not affording himself a smile, but Gary Stevens there, when the ball came back to him, Trevor Stephen first of all wriggled inside the penalty area, got a couple of lucky ricochets. When the ball came back, Gary Stevens took one look at goal and whacked the ball, and it fairly rocketed into the roof of West Ham's net. 3-0. Well, you'd think Everton had already won the championship the way the crowd is singing now, but that's the sort of goal that really lifts them. Oh, what a ball through here. Can Power make it 4? Well, it's come back off McAllister, and it's not clear yet. They're really laying siege on West Ham's goal. It was a lovely ball through to Paul Power from Alan Harper. Oh, Stephen again inside the area. And Tony Gale is down on his knees back in the West Ham penalty area. He might have to try and pick himself up if Everton... Poor McAllister here, you feel for him. Phil Parkes has kept him out of the side so long, and fancy having to come back for a game like this one. He did play at Arsenal in midweek when against Arsenal when West Ham won 3-1, but it's a bit different as this. Oh, Dickies did well until Ratcliffe really took him out there. The referees would have booked a player there. But he's getting a lecture, but he's not going to have his name taken. Should have been. But West Ham could ill afford to lose Tony Gale. Their experienced centre-back, and their team 3 down. And a stretcher has actually been called for.